Okay, here's a little quickie. I'm not a big unboxing kind of thing. I never really saw the appeal of unboxing videos. Having said that, I'm going to do one. I just got in the mail today something I had ordered from Vinegar Syndrome that I was very, very excited about. And I will do a full review of the actual disc coming up. But if anybody also ordered this or was thinking about it, wanted to see it, so from Vinegar Syndrome, come in. We have nicely packaged in sort of the custom Vinegar Syndrome boxes, which I save should I ever sell a disc online, and in a nice padded envelope or padded bubble wrap, which I will save should I ever sell anything online. Ooh, it's actually two discs here, both of which I've sort of seen before. We have Hey Folks, it's the Intermission Time Video Party, which is a collaboration with Vinegar Syndrome and AGFA and Something Weird, and then Mom and Pop, the indie video store boom of the 80s and 90s. This is a film I've seen. I was able to host a screening of this film virtually with the director. It's so good. So let's look at Mom and Pop first. So we've got a slipcase, the ever important and familiar Vinegar Syndrome slips with its original artwork, and that slips off to reveal a different cover underneath. And ooh, that's a fun cover. Very eclectic, interesting artwork. So I was a kid of the 80s. Born in the mid-early 70s, lived through the 80s, 90s, and alive, and matter of fact, to this very day, interestingly enough. And big fan of movies as a kid, and when video stores came to my town, it was super exciting. And we had, in my small town, we had at least 6 video stores spread across the town. Like every little section of town had its own video store, and you had video stores essentially inside grocery stores and convenience stores, and some laundromats had them, not where I was, but that's been done. And so this documentary really hit home when I watched it. So I'm just gonna basically show you what it's got. There's the front cover, there's the back cover. It is, as I said, it's a documentary about mom and pop indie video stores. It's got an audio commentary with director Bobby Knipe Jr., bonus interviews with Michael Devlin and Stephen Kesson, extended interviews with James Rolfe and Michael Morris, behind the scenes, stills gallery, the Creature Preachers music video, trailers, reversible sleeve, English SDH subtitles. This feature was shot and edited on video. It is 1:3:3 aspect ratio, so square, 80 minutes, and it is an all-region Blu-ray, so you can play this anywhere in the world if you can get your hands on a copy of it. And we crack it open, and it has a nice little photo of a video store shelf on the disc, and the reversible cover is the same artwork as the slipcase, so you get your choice there. As I said, again, I'll review this in full later, but this is a really good documentary if you love old video stores. I know there is a proliferation, if I may use a $6.50 word, these days of documentaries about video stores, but this one, and I've seen a bunch, and about videotape collectors and all that, that one's really, really good. So the other thing I got here was, Hey Folks, it's the Intermission Time Video Party from AGFA and Something Weird and Vinegar Syndrome. Oh my God, these were great tapes. Something Weird Video, if you didn't know Something Weird Video, in the 90s was an amazing, Mike Brady and Lisa Petrucci and all the other cohorts collected and salvaged and saved so much disreputable cinema and weird video film, I should say, ephemera, and they would put out these 2-hour videotapes. I've got most of these 2-hour videotapes of just intermission reels from drive-ins and movie theaters. And it would make you so hungry. It was all the countdown clocks and the little commercials, and don't forget to replace your speaker. And they were wonderfully nostalgic at a time before I was really well steeped in the world of drive-ins again. It was a great way to sort of recapture a little of that. So the original video materials for those things are long gone, but the original SVHS masters were retained by Something Weird that were used to make their DVD copies and their videotape copies, and that's what's going to be on this disc. This is actually a pretty incredible set. Let's see. I will give you a brief overview of this because, as I said, I'll actually review this once I've watched it. It features in the 1990s Something Weird Video gifted humankind with Hey Folks, It's Intermission Time, a series of 6 magical VHS compilations that preserve vintage movie and drive-in ads. Like I just said, Hey Folks, It's Intermission Time Video Party is a loving tribute to those cathode tube fueled days, featuring Hey Folks, It's the Intermission Time mixtape, an exclusive feature-length mixtape from the AGFA team, as well as all 6 volumes of the original uncut Something Weird VHS releases from the 1990s. This 2-disc collection serves as a mind-altering time machine to a beloved era in home video history. For me, I still have the old tapes, but over time they don't always play. Videotape degrades. The boxes are super cool. I'm always going to keep those even if the tapes don't play. But having something like this is a way to watch them and not have it degrade. So disc 1 is transferred from the original SVHS masters. It's the mixtape, which is 70 minutes. It's a commentary with AGFA's Brett Berg and Joseph A. Ziemba. Hey folks, it's Intermission Time Volumes 1 and 2, and insert with writing by Something Weird's Lisa Petrucci. Disc 2 is transferred from the original masters. It's really volumes 3 through 6. It is 718 minutes total. It is 1:3:3 aspect ratio, 4:3, because that's what TVs were shaped like back when these came out. And it is, again, it's an all-region Blu-ray, so you can play it anywhere in the world. Let's see what the inside of this thing looks like. I really seriously can't wait to watch this. Again, I'm pretty sure I had all 6 volumes. I know some of these. I know some of their Dusk to Dawn drive-in Trashorama trailer shows, which were also a great series of tapes. Those migrated from being VHS releases to DVD-R releases. I don't know if those are ever going to come out, but I love compilations. So the disc itself, nothing to write home about on the surface of the disc. We get the Lisa essay. And, oh yeah, there's a second disc there. And then the reversible sleeve is semi-appetizing looking snack bar food, which was always the case in those things. Sometimes there's one with a barbecue hamburger or something like that. In most transfers I've seen of that on film or video, they just look like mud burgers. So anyway, these 2 titles are out now. I just wanted to show you first. I just got them. They're available for order from Something Weird, from AGFA, from Vinegar Syndrome. Probably the easiest thing is just go to the Vinegar Syndrome site. And I will review them when I can. I'm so excited about these.